controls. Besides, the V6 is lighter and more economical, even though the turbos rob it of a decent exhaust howl. The car itself is fairly heavy to drive. There's no power assistance for either the steering or the brakes, with the brakes in particular needing a lot of muscle power to slow the 220 down. The suspension is really very good indeed, soaking up the bumps on country lanes with ease. But this car is about speed, and that means getting off the public roads and on to a private test. I wasn't too concerned about reaching top speeds, but a trip to a racing circuit would give some idea about the car's high-speed performance. Now, the main reason to go out on a racing circuit is to really be able to use this tremendous horsepower. On the road, you find that there's a fair amount of lag when you suddenly demand acceleration in second gear. There's just, whoa, that momentary lag. But of course, when you're using the engine at high revs all the time, most of that lag is going to disappear, and we can really see some high-speed motoring. There's also going to be a fair amount of braking around a racetrack like Alton Park, with its beautiful country-like turns and twists. Down to the hairpin with second gear. Gradual application of the throttle, then this acceleration in second to 90 miles an hour. Third gear takes us right through to 130 almost, and then in fourth gear we're already up to 140 before we need to brake heavily down into this tight chicane. Power. I love it. The first impressions of the handling of the car, it's actually a lot more nimble than the weight of the car and the size of the car. Here we're cornering at, what, 100, 110 miles an hour with beautiful poise. Even these slower, tighter corners in second gear, the car turns in well and then accelerates with just a hint of oversteer coming at the end of the corner. All in all, it's been a wonderful experience to be the owner of a Jaguar XJ220, even if only for a couple of days. It really is a most beautiful car to drive, but I have to admit that it's more refined racing car than sophisticated road car, and it's only really at home when it's let loose at speed.